Join me as I share valuable insights, practical strategies, and inspiring stories to help you identify, understand, and break free from toxic relationships. You'll gain the tools to recognize the signs of a trauma bond, set healthy boundaries, and embark on a journey of healing and empowerment. Don't let the trauma bond hold you back any longer. Subscribe to my YouTube channel today and unlock a path to self-discovery and authentic connections. A trauma bond refers to a complex and unhealthy emotional attachment that can develop between individuals, often in the context of an abusive or narcissistic relationship. It is characterized by a strong and intense bond formed through shared experiences of trauma, fear, and power imbalances. In a narcissistic relationship, one partner, the narcissist, typically exhibits a pattern of manipulative, controlling, and abusive behaviors. These behaviors can range from emotional manipulation and gaslighting to verbal, psychological, or even physical abuse. The other partner, often referred to as the codependent, becomes entangled in the relationship and forms a trauma bond. Several factors contribute to the development of a trauma bond in a narcissistic relationship. 1. Intermittent reinforcement. The narcissist alternates between periods of love bombing, where they shower the codependent with affection and attention, and periods of devaluation, where they debase and demean the codependent. This creates a cycle of hope and despair, reinforcing the bond as the codependent seeks validation and approval during the intermittent positive phases. 2. Isolation. The narcissist may isolate the codependent from their support network, including friends and family, making the codependent more reliant on the narcissist for emotional support and validation. This isolation can create a sense of dependency and intensify the trauma bond. 3. Cognitive dissonance. The codependent often experiences cognitive dissonance, as their perception of the narcissist alternates between the charming, idealized image during love bombing and the cruel, devaluing behavior during the abusive phases. This internal conflict can further strengthen the bond as the codependent tries to reconcile these contradictory experiences. 4. Emotional manipulation. Narcissists excel at manipulating their victims' emotions. They may use guilt, fear, shame, and even pity to keep the codependent emotionally attached and dependent on them. The codependent may start to believe that they are responsible for the narcissist's actions or that they deserve the mistreatment, reinforcing the trauma bond. 5. Stockholm Syndrome. In some cases, the trauma bond resembles Stockholm Syndrome, where the codependent develops a psychological alliance with the narcissist as a survival strategy. They may identify with the abuser, empathize with their struggles, and defend their actions, even against their own self-interest. Over time, the trauma bond can become deeply ingrained, making it challenging for the codependent to break free from the toxic relationship. The bond is often fueled by fear, dependency, and a distorted sense of loyalty or love. Recognizing the existence of a trauma bond is a crucial step toward healing, and seeking professional help or support from trusted individuals can be essential for breaking free from the cycle of abuse. Freeing yourself from a trauma bond can be a challenging and gradual process, but with commitment and support, it is possible to break free and reclaim your life. Here are some steps you can take. Recognize the existence of the trauma bond. Acknowledge and understand that you are caught in a trauma bond. Educate yourself about the dynamics of abusive relationships and the tactics used by manipulative individuals. This awareness is crucial for initiating change. 1. Seek support. Reach out to trusted friends, family members, or support groups who can provide emotional support and guidance. Consider seeking professional help from therapists or counselors experienced in trauma and abuse recovery. 2. Establish boundaries. Set clear boundaries to protect yourself emotionally, mentally, and physically. Communicate your boundaries to the person you're bonded to, and be prepared to enforce them. Remember, it's essential to prioritize your well-being. 3. Develop a supportive network. Surround yourself with people who uplift and empower you. Cultivate healthy relationships that encourage personal growth and self-worth. This network will provide a strong foundation as you navigate the healing process. 4. Practice self-care. Prioritize self-care activities that promote your well-being and healing. Engage in activities you enjoy, take care of your physical health, and nurture your emotional and spiritual needs. Remember to be gentle with yourself and allow time for healing. 5. Challenge negative beliefs. Recognize and challenge the negative beliefs or self-blame that may have been instilled in you during the trauma bond. Replace them with positive affirmations and self-compassion. Surround yourself with supportive messages that reinforce your worth and resilience. 6. Build a new narrative, reframe your story and identity outside of the trauma bond. Focus on your strengths, goals, and dreams. Set new intentions for your life and work towards creating a future that aligns with your values and desires. 7. Professional guidance. Consider working with a therapist or counselor specializing in trauma recovery. They can provide valuable guidance, tools, and therapeutic techniques to help you heal and overcome the trauma bond. Remember, breaking free from a trauma bond takes time, patience, and self-compassion. Each person's journey is unique, so trust your own process and seek help when needed. By taking these steps, you can gradually break free, reclaim your autonomy, and create a healthier, more fulfilling life. If you want to learn more about narcissistic relationships, the manipulation tactics employed, and strategies for recovery, I encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Together, we can explore this complex topic, empower survivors, and create a supportive community dedicated to healing and growth. Subscribe now to my YouTube channel and embark on a transformative journey with us. Let's shed light on the dark corners of narcissistic relationships and work.